Hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. Today's video is episode 133 in the Throwback Thursday series I'm doing using old makeup. Not ooky old, just not talked about old. And today's palette of choice is actually two. I'm probably included in the thumbnail. I don't know why I act like I don't know what I'm doing. Well, me is. I don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, Makeup Therapy asked if I could use both of these palettes in a look. And I thought, oh my gosh, that could be so much fun. I had posted a video with the palettes I was looking forward to playing with during autumn. And she asked about these. So that is what I'm planning to do today. My subscriber count has gone up a little bit consistently recently. And so if you're new here, I've been doing these Throwback Thursday videos for, this is 133 weeks now, as a way to use the makeup that I already purchased. There's a lot of focus on new, and it's exciting and fun. And I think we forget that the stuff we bought even a month ago, or a year ago, or 2 years ago, however comfortable you are with your makeup being older, was new and exciting. And it can still be exciting even though it isn't new. So I decided I was going to do this series, and here we are 133 weeks later, and I'm still doing it. Now, the Haunted Europe palette, nope, the Ghost Town palette was just relaunched. It was Nomad's spooky season palette last year, and the Cosmic Brushes Nudetrals palette was released in April. So neither one of these are super duper old. Well, I mean, Ghost Town is a year old, but unless something is relaunched like the Ghost Town palette, nobody talks about the palettes we already have. And I don't know about you, but I'm always looking for inspiration to play with the makeup I already invested in, I already purchased and love and have in my possession. So that's why I do these videos. Hopefully these encourage you to get excited about makeups you already own as well. You know, new stuff is new and exciting, and it's so fun, and I love getting new makeup. But I love loving the makeup I already have too. So that's why I'm doing this, in case you're new here and didn't really know why I do these videos. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say, really. If you're not subscribed and you like what you see, you totally should. If you click on the bell, YouTube will notify you when I upload a new one, and you can choose to watch or not. It's totally up to you. No pressure. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out. All right, let's just get into what I'm doing. So I thought for the Cosmic Brushes palette, I would use the shade Luxe. That's like the one that's jumping out at me. In the monitor, it looks green. When I have it sitting on my desk, it looks like maroon-ish. And then when I swatch it, it looks maroon and orange and green. So then I thought, well, since we have this is a bit awkward. We have these greens in the Nomad palette, mattes, I thought I could combine those two. Definitely, specifically, the green mattes in Ghost Town, and at least the Luxe shade from Cosmic Brushes. That's all I have in mind at the moment. If you've been here for a while, you may already know that things could change and evolve and become something that is else entirely. But that's the game plan at this point. So I'm going to scooch you in and start putting on eyeshadows. Okay, here we go. I am going to start with the Luxe shade. I really just want it on my eyes. So I'm going in with my Rephr 02. And I'll go in dry for the first couple of swipes, and then we'll wet it, just so you can see in case you haven't. I do have a whole playlist. I have lots of playlists done by brand. If you're looking for more ideas on eye looks or anything really, you can check it out. That's so pretty. This shade is so cool. When I first got these palettes, I got this one and Nudetrals. I think I titled one of my videos something about is adept in trouble, something like that, because these eyeshadows are spectacular. They are every bit as amazing as the adept special shades that I've tried. I don't have a whole lot from Adept. I have the Cimmerian Sunset and one other one, which I can never remember what the name of it is, but these palettes are phenomenal. They're so good. I think if I was forced to choose between the two, I think I would choose this one. It's just so amazing. I mean, between Nudetrals and Nudetrals, not Adept and Cosmic Brushes. I feel like that's a given. I would choose Cosmic Brushes. And I did order the new one as soon as it was available. I sat here with my phone open and I just kept refreshing the page in case it launched early, because Cosmic Brushes do tend to sell out pretty fast. I meant to check to see if the new one has sold out or not. Looks like it's still available, which is very exciting. Nudetrals is available, the Frosting Highlight is available, Nudetrals is sold out. This one's so good though, and Delicious Delights is sold out. In Winter Wonderland and Gothic. But I do know she's bringing them back. So I wonder if maybe she was able to get a larger quantity this time. I mean, I don't know the owner. I don't know anything really about the whole thing, except I think she was a very small brand, and when Serenity launched, I think she was unexpectedly kind of thrown on the map, and everyone was paying attention and wanting the Cosmic Brushes palettes. So hopefully she's been able to place larger orders to get more palettes, so she doesn't sell out so quickly, because for a minute there it was frustrating to say the least trying to order from Cosmic Brushes, because if you weren't there at the exact moment that it launched and were quick enough, you were not getting a palette. So it was kind of a lot, and I think definitely turned a lot of people off the brand, because it was so hard to get your hands on a palette. But I'm hoping, since this one is still available, it means she's gotten more stock, and not that this palette isn't doing well. The new one, that is. Gosh, that shade is so pretty. looking down at it, it's green and like a purpley maroon. And then looking in the mirror, it's orange and green. Such a cool shade. Love it, love it, love it. All right, I'm gonna leave it there and we're gonna go into Ghost Town now for some of the matte greens. I'm gonna use my Sydney Grace E04. It's a small blending brush, and I think we'll go into Stagecoach Mary, which is the mid green shade, not the darkest, but not the lightest. Primed my eyes the way I normally do with the NARS Soft Matte Concealer below my brow and the Davina Cosmetics Prelution from my lash line up to my brow. Okay. I think we have a very good start happening here. Just gonna see if I can blend this out along the edge, or if I need another lighter green shade. Look at that. They just blend so beautifully. Oof. Gorgeous. That blend is spectacular. Man, oh man. Okay. I think I will bring it all the way through my transition area. My eyes are hooded and I bring everything up higher than you would if you didn't have hooded eyelids. So I have to make my own transition area, kind of make my own faux crease. I really like that. Wowie, wow, wowzer. Okay, I also want to use Rested Decay, which is the super dark, like greeny brown shade. And that's gonna go just out here. I love this shade. Like, love, love, love it. Depending on how you use it, it can be the shade that it is, or you can use it just as like a deepening shadowy shade, like shadow as in no light. And it just looks so good. Man. Look at that. Amazing. I think I want to use the greenest shimmer from this palette as well. So I'm going to go into Calico, California on my Singe E01, which is just this beautiful green. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, that's lovely. I really love the special shades, specifically from Cosmic Brushes. But like, you know, a lot of brands have a really good special shade formula. But there is also something amazing about a straight up gorgeous metallic-y, shimmery shade that just does what you want it to do. Ah, look at that. Ooh, that's so pretty. Okay, I'm going to go back into Arrested Decay just to add a bit more, mostly down here, and then over the shimmer a little bit up here. And then I'll go back in with Stagecoach Mary to further blend. I mean, to say effortless is, I don't know, it always strikes me as a bit goofy because, you know, you're obviously putting in some effort. But if you could do something with as little effort as possible, it's this. These eyeshadows are just so lovely to use. And that's still just Stagecoach Mary. I didn't go into Ghost Town, which is the lighter green. I could, you know, if this was giving me some trouble blending out, using a lighter shade would make it a little bit easier. But look how easy that blended, and it just looks so nice. And I mean, we're talking 4 shades, and the eye is pretty much done. Just making sure, you know, it's the shape that I want and everything is blended smoothly. And that's it, it's done. So I'm going to pop off real quick, do the other eye, whack on my face some liner, mascara. I'll come back and show you the look, and then I'll do some lashes and we'll wrap this up. Right, I'm back and everything is done. Obviously, let me scoot you in for an up close reconnoiter at the eyes. I genuinely, honestly love how the eyes came out. I ended up lining my upper lashes with the shade Calamity Jane. I'll show you. It's this like dark bluey green matte because I decided not to do lashes, and that matte I think was just like the perfect not color to use as like a liner. I could not be happier with this whole look. I think combining these palettes was a fantastic idea. I should mention, I will link Makeup Therapy's channel in the description box so you can go and take a reconnoiter in case you haven't. She does lots of different stuff. I enjoy listening to her and watching her pull these looks together. It's very cool. So anyway, I went in pretty hard with my face makeup. I was just playing and having a good time. On my lips, I'm using a Danessa Myricks Color Fix foil in the shade Venus, and then I topped it with a lip gloss. It's not the most comfortable thing to wear on its own because it dries down, but I wanted something, I don't know, a bit far out and funky for my lip today. So that's what I did. And I've been spending kind of a lot of time outside with the babies because it's been like 80s, but next to no humidity. So my tan's really not fading. So I went in pretty heavy with the bronzer. I really like a heavy bronze look. Anyway, I think that is episode 133 done and dusted, in the books, all the things. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Be good and remember to be kind to you.